Hey guys, Doc Detroit here. Long time no see. I'm doing a short video. It's I don't know, Saturday before Easter, if that's your thing. Let you know where we're at in a few things. Let me, can I turn this around? No? Do I have to stop it first? So here we are, at the back of the truck. I started clearing out the shop a bit so I could have some room. I got to pull the truck out, clean up the winter's worth of trash. But I took the bed off. It's out here upside down. I'm going to wire brush it and paint the underside. Whew. Sorry, a little out of breath. I just carried a bunch of parts out here. Going to be putting a nose together. Yeah, they're not the greatest aftermarket parts. In fact, they kind of suck. But they're still better than not having one. And here in New England, you're not going to find one that isn't rotted all the way off. So I'll have a lot of body work to do, but that's okay. I think I'm going to do a little bit of custom work on the front anyway, because I came across a 42, I think, Oldsmobile, and it's got like a teardrop eye headlight thing going on, and I like that. I could add blinkers that way and not have to drill big holes in the tops of the fenders. The inside of this grill has been painted with primer and some rattle can green paint just to get the inside done. All of the inside corners of all this stuff that has way too many seams in it, it's not supposed to. That'll all be painted on the inside before I bolt it together. But I decided that, you know, as I've gotten it this far apart, I'm not making a show truck. I'm just making something for me to have fun with. I got to learn good enough. I'm having a problem with good enough, but I got to learn it. If you haven't been here before, excuse all the uhs. This was a 1953 3600 wrecker. I have cut 18 inches out of the frame. I've put a Jaguar suspension under it from an XJS convertible, which actually weighed more than this truck did. The front suspension is from that vehicle as well. Got a small block Chevy that I get out of I call it the dead guy's truck. I got a truck out of the woods. The motor ran really good. I'm going to try and find a 700 or a 4 for it. But, oh, excuse me. Open this up. It's a mess in here, sorry. But I've put new floors, rockers, lower door hinges. I'm going to have to fix the cowl because it's rotted off. Cab corners, inner cab corners are coming, outer cab corners. I got the steering column out of a motorhome, mid-80s, tilt column automatic. Again, up here, the Jaguar suspension is installed underneath the original frame, which gives the truck, it's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches lower than its original ride height. I didn't want to lower it. Firewall's currently cut out of it. I've got to move the hump back 1 inch, and then I've got to make a hump, a transmission tunnel. I haven't done that yet either. Recently, a friend of mine brought over a compressor. He's getting ready to move and didn't need the compressor anymore, and mine developed a hole in the tank after 35 years. So I'll be putting oil in that and setting that one up here. Maybe we'll do a video on that. Yeah, slow and steady, I think I'm going to paint the fenders black. I have a forest green metallic for the cab. The bed sides I will probably paint in the green. and the inside of the bed will be painted in black. Frame, I'll just chassis black it, but I'm still deciding how I'm going to finish it. This is the seat that came with the truck, but I think I'm going to put buckets in because, well, I'm a big fat guy, and with that seat in there, there's not a lot of room for me in the steering wheel, which is funny and sad all at the same time. But that's where I'm at. It was a long winter. I didn't get a lot done. I got this dash out of another truck because mine had rotted out completely. And I tinkered on it over the winter just to dress it up a little bit. I had 2 sets of gauges that I took apart and made at least one functional set of gauges. I'm pretty sure when I was in a salvage yard the other day, I found a factory radio head, and the radio part actually sits in behind the dash there. I took the vacuum wiper motor out. I've got a motorhome up on the hill that has dual windshields in it and individual motors for either side. So I'll probably put those in. And yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at. It's definitely been a while. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. You know, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm a little, I don't know, I'm a little let down. You know how you get let down on a project a little bit? When I went to swap the dash out and I took the window out and saw how bad the window channel is and realized I'm going to be doing even more welding, meh, it is what it is. We'll get there. But those new fenders, thanks for watching. I mean, I appreciate you guys. I don't think I'd bother making videos anymore if it wasn't for people, you know, some positive reinforcement. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. I greatly appreciate your coming to see me. And have a good weekend. And hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of you guys in the near future.